Hey PCT Walking Wanderer fans, we are back on trail.
Whoop whoop!
And we're excited to be back on trail after we were actually off for a little over a week.
Sunday to Sunday.
Sunday to Sunday.
Well, yeah, oh my gosh.
We took a little break and went home to Vancouver, just because Washington, because there was a heat wave. Yeah, see, we can sing too. And so now we are at Crater Lake and back on trail. Sad news is that Sunny isn't with us.
Our family.
We miss her, and she made a decision to do go a little different direction. We totally support that, and we will continue to stay in contact and give updates when we find updates. And but it's a beautiful day here at Crater Lake. The lake is just incredible.
It just looks fake. It's so cerulean blue.
Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. A little snow on the banks along the edges. But again, we're just happy to be back on trail. Hard to be on trail because we're a little bit out of shape after just a week at home, eating lots of different foods, but it was good to be home. We got to see our puppy. Annie still loves us, I think. She was right back in her routine when she came home, but it was hard to part with her again.
Got to see my grandbaby.
Yeah, Zane.
Hi Zane, it's one day, Grandma.
And that's super fun. And so our next section is really from here up to Cascade Locks, and so we've got about 328 miles roughly that we're going to be doing over the next 18, 19, 20 days. We've got some resupply points that we'll be stopping at, some lakes and resorts on lakes to pick up our resupply. We won't be going into any major towns this time around, but hopefully some pretty scenic adventures ahead of us and views that we'll be able to share with all you guys at home.
Cascade Locks, we'll get to see lots of friends and family.
Yeah, and have an ice cream, because that's what Papa Steve is more excited for the ice cream than he is to see us. But we give him an excuse to get an ice cream, we'll take it. Yeah, so be it. So gonna turn the camera around just a minute here. That is our view. Just incredible. Wizard Mountain there in the middle, and like I said, we're just happy to be on trail, so we're gonna get on down the trail.
Happy trails!
Happy trails, everybody.
morning.
Morning.
Giving you a little update. We got a 6 a.m. start this morning, and
Lori slept in.
you guys, we went to bed super late the night before, got up super early. Thanks again to our trail angels, Papa Steve and Noni. We got Trail Angel to Crater Lake. So we decided we weren't going to camp at Mazama. We decided we were going to just start our day about 3 o'clock. And look how straight the trail is. You can see them all the way down there. And
straight flat.
We hiked. We started at 3 in the afternoon, and we decided to go to Grouse Hill to stay the night. We hiked the rim trail of Crater Lake and stayed there. It was about 11-mile day. And yeah, you guys, is what I was going to say. Forgot what I was going to say. I went to bed, probably, what was it, like 9 o'clock?
Yeah, 9.
And did not wake up till Craig woke me up at 5:30.
Yeah.
And said, hey, are you getting up?
After her alarm had gone off.
After my alarm went off twice. I'm sure it was only twice because...
Maybe twice.
Anyway, I did not hear a thing and slept so good. Apparently there was like, people came into camp late and cars driving by and Craig getting in and out of the tent and all kinds of things. That was like the best night of sleep I've had for, months. But we hiked about half a mile to a water cache, which was really great. And you'll see a picture of the water cache because there's no water at Crater Lake. Well, there is at the, the store and all of that, but there's no like stream or anything to Crater Lake because, man, and it's way down there. I'm not gonna hike down to get water. You can't really, but anyway. So I think we had 9 miles that we were doing to water.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, and we've already done a couple hours of hiking, so we're getting there, and the train is awesome. Terrain.
Oh, I thought you said train. Like, yeah, we're going to catch the train. No.
No.
Yeah, the train is awesome.
They've been through here and cut a bunch of stuff, and there's just been some new snags that have fallen, but have been super easy to get over. Anyway, I'll just give you a quick look at our trail this morning and have at it. You can see how nice and cleared the trail is. And it's relatively flat through here, which is super nice. But this is our trail this morning. Lots of blowdowns. We'll check in later. Happy trails.
So this is a blowdown. And we promised in a previous video that we would give an example of what it's like to have to get up and over. So Lori is demonstrating that first thing in the morning. Outstanding job. There she did it. She made it. This is what great trail angels do. They create water caches for us. Because otherwise, this is a very long and dry section. No streams or anything like that. Look at that. Is this not amazing or what? So grateful. All right, so I took some pictures of this a couple days ago, but this is Mount Thielsen, and now we're up close and personal. Just a really unique looking mountain, the geometry of it, and we're going to be heading to Thielsen Creek where we can get some water, but it's kind of a cool mountain, I think. Quite a view that we wanted to share.
Hey guys, just wanted to chime in. We did hit another milestone today for the betting pool. 1850. And so I just wanted to give you an update. 1850. Whoop whoop.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We thought, we got started about 5:45 this morning, and we've already done 4.7. Yep, 4.7 miles this morning, and thought we would give you a little recap. Let me this up a little bit. A little recap from yesterday. We hiked 17 miles. What?
Nothing.
We hiked 17 miles and had about 1,500 of elevation gain, and pretty much circled around Mount Thielsen for the whole day, and made our way to Thielsen Creek and just past Thielsen Creek a little bit, where we camped last night. Water is the challenge right now. There's just no streams in Crater Lake or in the park, and even in this section, Thielsen Creek was the first one that we've actually come to. So if it wasn't for water caches that Trail Angels have put into place, we'd have some pretty long carries today. I think our longest is 10 miles. Well,
it's 11.
To that pond, but it could be 16.
Could be 16.
Depending on what you have to do. And then, so we grabbed a couple extra liters at Thielsen Creek last night. So carrying a little bit heavier packs today because of water. Anyway, that was our recap from, the highlight of last night was at 11 o'clock.
Thunder
and lightning and downpour, and we kind of had a feeling it was coming in because right before we went to bed, there was some thundering in the distance, and we got some big drops and
clouds
coming in. Yeah, and but surprisingly, we woke up. Tent was completely dry on the outside and on the inside.
Weird.
Positive. And because it literally sounded like a downpour at 11 o'clock, and we had our headlights on, checking, making sure everything was dry that was outside of our tent. And anyway, everything was. So we got going this morning. came around the corner, did see a smoke from fire. Pretty sure it
from
started
the lightning
last night. And
down below us.
And so our highlight of this morning was
the highest point on the PCT.
Yeah.
On Oregon, Washington. So it says, but
yeah. So we're at the highest point of the PCT at 7,000. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did you stay here last night?
No. We.
Did you see the fire?
No.
I'm gonna pause this.
So
Sorry.
it's intermission.
We got it. We got interrupted by some hikers. A couple from New Zealand, a single hiker from New Zealand, and then another single hiker from Denver. And whenever you see other hikers, because we haven't seen that many, it's nice to get some intelligence reports. And then one of them gave us a hint of a little side, not necessarily side trip, but
an alternate
that you
can go see some lakes.
Yeah, see some lakes and go to Shelter Cove, and it knocks off about 10 miles. So we will be discussing that and might do that alternate and have a little change of scenery besides trees. So, well, we'll still see trees, but anyway.
Not really that big of a change.
We hit the highest point of the PCT, 7,560. Let me hurry and
Pictures to
follow, and let me turn the camera around, and you can kind of see what it looks like at 7,560 feet. This is what you're looking at, and this is where we took our little morning break, had breakfast, and just enjoyed some downtime. So that's it for now. We'll catch up with you down the trail.
Happy trails.
All right, everybody, that is Diamond Peak off there in the distance. We're kind of in a burn zone. If I step back over here, maybe in the distance, you can see a fire. There were some earlier pictures. We're trying to hurry and get to Wendigo Pass. We've got about 1.6 or mile and a half or so to get there before the end of the day, just because of some events that are taking place. Nothing urgent, but we'll kind of update you once we get to Wendigo Pass and camp for the night and tell you about the day and what's been going on for us. Anyway, just wanted to get some video today. Haven't had a chance to do a lot of pictures and video because we've been scurrying to get some miles in, but anyway, we'll update you when we get down the trail. All right, good morning, friends and family.
Good morning.
You can say good morning.
Good morning.
Lori, you want to introduce our guest hiker?
This is Shoshana, and we attached ourselves to her like, I don't know, 20 miles or so.
Yeah, yesterday. She's from Redmond, Oregon, and she's lashing And for our friends at home, what does washing mean?
Long ass section hiker.
And so she's going as far as Mackenzie Pass, and then she's going to get off trail and go hike with her mom up in Canada for a while, and then come back to the trail, which is super exciting. But we're glad to have her. She walks our pace, which is always nice.
It's hard to find somebody that walks my pace.
Yeah, just to kind of give you a recap, since we didn't do it last night, we ended up doing 22 miles to a place called Wendigo Pass, primarily because of a safety issue, because by the time you see this video, you'll know about the fire that was near Diamond Lake and actually closed the trail on us after we went through. So we got through okay. People behind us got stopped. But we are heading now on an alternate because there is a fire near Diamond Peak. A small one, but there was a little concern with it. So we're taking an alternate trail that will take us to Crescent Lake and then on up to Odell Lake where our resupply is. And there's fires near it also, but we've got some good folks at home. Thank you, Brant, keeping us updated, and Shayla, keeping us updated on those fires and the growth and the wind direction and all that good stuff. So that's kind of our report. We'll update you as we head down the trail, take some pictures, and keep you in the loop. So we'll talk to you later. Happy trails.
Happy trails.
All right, this is Crescent Lake. Thank you. Jeez, I must be getting old. Over there in the distance is Diamond Peak, and you'll see some smoke, which is the red fire. And just an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful lake. And we again took the alternative rather than going on the PCT today. We did some road walk to get us down here because of that smoke that you can see over there. And so then we'll figure out where we go from here. But wanted to share our view.